Hey, what's going on, y'all? Polo Sports Talking ENT here again with another one. Hit that like, hit the sub, and comments as well after this video is over. And also hit the notifications too as well so that you're able to get each and every one of my videos and all of my content. Before I get the video started, I want to give a shout out to a new subscriber, Patrick Renee. Thank you so much for subbing to the channel, and I hope you enjoy the content as well. And all of my new various subscribers who I don't know about, I appreciate your love for the channel and appreciate you contributing to the channel as well. Okay. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and get right to it. Okay. Um, Kelly Oubre has signed with the Charlotte Hornets, and to me, I feel that this is a chess move by Charlotte. Okay. Um, I've always liked Kelly Oubre. I liked him in his days when he was in Washington, believe it or not. Okay. He to me, man, like because a lot of people don't see him in the off season and how hard and how dedicated he works, but I've always liked his game. He was one of he plays like a slick left-handed type of game that I think that if anybody is left-handed, they should model after. You know what I'm saying? If you're young, but he, he struggled a little bit last year with the Golden State Warriors. I think him being in an entirely different offense, and him having to pick up things so fast and everything, that things were coming at him at a mile a minute and everything. He really struggled. Now he had some glimpses where he did pretty good. I thought some people may disagree, but I thought defensively he had played better than what he had ever played. Defensively. Um, you got to remember, man, this guy, he's still relatively a baby. You know what I'm saying? Because he is only 25. People act like he's 30, and this guy, man, still has a lot left in the tank, a whole lot left in the tank. Now, the 2-year deal is worth 26 million. Okay. Uh, he, sorry about that. He was on a mid-level. He was on a mid-level exemption. Um, for lawyer marketing. Uh, it was kind of like on the offer sheet. It was for 9.5 million, but it had a lot. See, a lot of people don't realize that Charlotte was one of the only NBA teams that still had the cap room necessary to make that type of offer. So that's why I brought that up. Now, last year he averaged 15.4 points, 6 rebounds. Uh, didn't really shoot all that great. Like I said, he he was down on his numbers. Uh, he really hasn't really been the greatest 3-point shooting. He's been he could be streaky, at times, because over a career he averages 32.6, which some people might see that as good. But see, when he was with the Suns, he averaged 35.2% from 3-point range, and he averaged 18.7 points. But his scoring went down, his field goal percentage went down, and also his free throw shooting because he only shot 69.5%. So this is the reason why I feel like this is going to be a chess move is because Charlotte. has so much athleticism right now that they're building upon. You got LaMelo Ball that's running the point. Okay, I can't talk enough about LaMelo Ball and what you're gonna see later on, because that's just the beginning. And the only thing that really slowed him down was that injury that he had. Other than that, man, he hit the ground running. He had to get it together the first few games, but as I said before, he was able to come out and definitely make his presence felt up until that injury. Now, another thing that we gotta look at too is their draft picks for 2021. Okay, now I felt like I felt like you know them picking up the guys that they had picked up is definitely going to make them a stronger team. Picking up James Bolt Knight, Kai Jones, Thor, and Scotty Lewis. Okay, uh, of course, Bolt Knight, Bolt Knight being picked up is is really great because he's a three-level scorer who could get to the basket, and on top of that, his athleticism is off the charts. Okay, I felt like in this draft, this was one of the most athletic drafts that you have seen. One of the guys, I forget who it was, he set a record in the at the draft camp. I can't remember whether a draft combine or the workout, whatever they were doing, but he set a record for the highest vertical, standing vertical, and everything. So that speaks volume for what type of draft class that you're getting or whatever. You know. Then I can't just neglect the other guys that I had just spoke about. Now I talked about Boat Knight, also Kai Jones. Uh, Kai Jones was a good pickup too, as well, because Kai Jones was. I felt like he was a sleeper. Everybody's talking about like you know these other players or whatnot, but Jones, uh, he had the ability to get to the basket too as well. Uh, I didn't really watch too much of Thor or Scotty Lewis, but I think Mitch Kupchak is very very high on those guys. And then also we can't can't forget about LiAngelo Ball. Okay, now I know he hasn't came in and signed a roster. We got to see how he looks in a couple of days because the summer league starts in 2 days. So we're gonna see what what is gonna come about. Uh, Kai Jones, though, I was able to watch him because he was out of Texas. Okay, and he was a very, I mean, he like I said, he gets to the basket. Um, he he's a real solid defender, and he's highly athletic for his size. He's about 6'11", so I think his upside will be tremendous. I like what Charlotte's doing, so that's why I felt like them bringing athletic. They're going to be a fun team to watch. I know a lot of people are like, well, man, they lost Graham and all that. To me, to me they didn't really to me they didn't really oh wait, hold on. To me they didn't really need Graham. What's up with it, DJ? I see you. They didn't really need Graham anymore. There was a lot of friction that was going on, and Graham was disgruntled. He was disgruntled because of LaMelo Ball and his his hitting the ground running with Charlotte and making the team, flow together. Him and Bridges had played together, and they had a great instant connection together on the floor. And I think Graham felt some type of way about that. And to me, you should have just been more supportive. If somebody, a lot of people, man, they just can't stand the fact of somebody else coming in and being more successful than them. You know what I'm saying? That's just a mere fact. But I like what Charlotte is doing. Uh, they're definitely a sleeper team. These teams that are coming up right now, the Charlottes, we can't sleep on Chicago. What Chicago is doing, I can't say enough about Chicago. They're going to be exciting teams to watch. Now the question is, can Chicago, even though Chicago is going to be an exciting team maybe to watch, can they get it done? Can they can can they be successful and actually reach the playoffs, much less even thrive in there? That's the whole question. But Oubre signing, I had no problem with that. Uh, Sometimes it's not, it just doesn't work out. But I think he learned a lot of at Golden State, the expectations that he came in uh, playing with, because you got to think about it. The Golden State Warriors still have championship banners. They have them hanging. So there's still championship expectations that they have, whether they were shorthanded or not. So y'all tell me what you think. Do you think that this is a good signing for Charlotte? Like I said, I certainly do. Like this video, share it, comment, subscribe if you're not a member of the channel. Till then, man, it's Polo Sports Talking ENT. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. I'll holler at y'all later.